Hey guys, it's your boy DJ Reminisce back with another tutorial. Today we're going to talk about harmonic mixing and using mixed and key software to tag all your music. Now, what is harmonic mixing is basically what it sounds like. It's taking songs, putting them in the right key or musical note and mixing them so when you're mixing live, it sounds musically inclined, sounds very nice to the ear. There's been so many times where I've been to events where DJs that do not mix in key, I find the music very, very hard to listen to, and it just sounds real shit, to be honest with you. So I've made a practice in the last few years to mix in key, and the feedback I'm getting is, it's subliminal. People think, oh, wow, that sounded really so good, but this is the trick to sounding good, is actually mixing in key, and today I'm going to show you how to do that. First things first, let's look at the Camelot system, or this mixing key chart here. And it's basically designed like a clock. You can see, noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., what you have, In the middle here, we have the minor keys. Now, this is probably most of the time you'll be playing in this range because I find that most of my music's in the minor keys. And on the outside, you've got the major keys. Now, when you're mixing in key, this is how it works. Now, this is video 1. I'll do more advanced topics in another video, but just to get you started, it's really, really simple. So when you're looking at this chart and you want to mix another song, basically you can obviously mix in the same, so D flat minor or 12A, or if you want to go to another song in another key, you can either go one back or one forward. So what do I mean by that? So say you're playing a song called D flat, say you're playing a song which is labeled as 12A or D flat minor, and you want to boost the energy, well, you want to go to the right. So when you go to the right, you're going to go to 1A. So you find all your songs with 1A in that same tempo and you can mix them. Now, if you want to maintain that energy, but just change the flavor, you can go one back, an F sharp minor or 11A. Now, I'll show you all this, how this works in detail in 1 second here. Now, the other thing you can do is you can go from minor to major. So you can go from 12A to a 12B and then go around, going -1 or going +1. Same idea. So now let's show you how I actually key code all the tracks. So this is what the mixed and key software looks like, and it's really, really easy to use. As you can see, you still have the harmonic wheel right here, so you can look at. And of course, it's just simple of just dragging and dropping. So let's go to my desktop here. Just take the song that you want to analyze and drop it in. So after mixed and key does its thing, it's going to come back with what it thinks is the key, the energy, and the tempo is. And this is what I use to actually rename my files and stuff. But just to verify, you can always grab the piano and, just to confirm if that is the right key. Well, I'm going to assume it's the right key for now. Okay. And then you just take this and you can just drag it to, so I'm just going to drag this right into Ableton. And boom. Now I can go in here and rename it to, however you want. I always do key first and then tempo. And there you have it. All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you how this works in theory. So I've got 2 tracks here that are the same key. As you can see, it's 12A, 12A, and roughly the same tempo. And you're going to hear the difference, okay? So I'm going to play this one right here. Let's mix into the next one. You hear that? Like, it sounds really, really good because both songs are in the same key. Okay, guys, just to prove my point, I'm going to play that same song, but something that's totally out of key. And I'm sorry, but I can't listen to it because it sounds so horrible. Now here, have a listen. So. I don't know. It just sounds really bad to me. So, all right, guys. So let's do the same thing now, but now I'm going to jump up a key. So I'm going to take that same track. I'm going to go into one that's 1 to the right. Now you're saying, well, it's 12A and it's 1A. Well, again, if I show back to the screen on the harmonic graph here, 12A is 12 o'clock and 1 to the right is 1 o'clock or 1A. So in theory, this should sound good. Well, let's check it out. So let's make sure everything's zeroed here. Play this. So as you can see, it sounds really, really nice. Again, this is important for me when I do my shows and I DJ. Harmonic mixing is part of my set. It gets difficult obviously when people request songs and stuff, but you know what, you make do. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Please like it, share it, subscribe to the channel to always stay up to date with the latest and greatest information. I am DJ Reminisce. Peace out.